What's up, gangers? What's up, guys? What's up, fans? Okay, we're gonna do something interesting today while I'm still living here. I'm gonna go ahead and leak my address because it won't be my address for much longer, but in Owen Street. I won't say the full address, I'm just gonna say that. Yeah, we're gonna go outside. Got a couple videos up, but we've never gone outside before, so check this out. Oh my gosh, it feels so good out right now, which is crazy because it just rained. So, what are we looking for in here? I'm looking for this. That's what we're looking for. Mission accomplished, I guess. This is what we're working with. Here's the front door. Somebody robbed me. Got my mail. We'll look at that later. Here's my car. So we got the front door. We got window. We got these two. We got a trash can and two recycling bins. You see, nobody else has two recycling bins because I'm basically so goated. That's the mirror window for the bathroom. That's the window for my current room. And that's the window for the spare room because I'm just like billionaire baller type splish. I've had two rooms for a while now, and you just walk in and it's like a house and shit. Like, look at this. You just walk in here and it's like fucking dirty dishes and shit, like dirty ass stove, and just like jars that are random, and we just got like a whole bunch of fucking whatever the fuck that is, you know? Got the bags of change from when I was down bad like 24 hours ago. And yeah, basically we're just so goated. We're so up right now. You know how you like as a Christian man, you're supposed to pray to God and just like be faithful. And you're basically supposed to look at terror in the eyes and say, you're not terrifying. You're supposed to be terrified and just not be terrified, right? So, oh yeah, here's the other door and my little TV setup, because I just sold a TV that's been across, doesn't matter, you can't see it, right? I just sold a TV that's been across this wall for like as long as I've been living here. I think it used to be over here, or like it was somewhere else at some point. But yeah, this whole wall, like whole wall, was a TV. Now that this TV isn't even like covering the door, but yeah, thing's gone as fuck. It was so nice. I loved it. It had this weird shadowing in the corner, and like for whatever reason, right before I sell it, it stopped having the shadowing. But gosh, I look pretty shit because I've been stressed about money and stuff. Because long story short, I just figured out what I'm gonna do. Because basically, it turns out I just have, $1,000. Yeah, turns out I got $1,000. So it's really that simple. I've been worried about needing $700, which is bare minimum. I need more than that, but yeah, I have 700. So it's kind of like, well, there goes my problems, right? Which is the thing I hate about people saying money doesn't bring happiness. Like, sure, sure, it doesn't. But if it sure as shit will bring you the opportunity to be happy. I mean, money, they say money can't buy happiness. I actually don't really believe that, but I know money can't buy love and loyalty and things like that, right? But point is, damn, I should have kept those risers. Why didn't I take those risers back? I'm setting up a new board right now so I can go skate for a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't take me 20 fucking minutes, because I've been averaging 20 minutes on these videos. But point of this video, fucking 5 minutes in, point of this video is, dude, we like actually are not broke. And it's all thanks to good people. But yeah, I have $1,000. Like I knew I could tap into some funds, and without getting too deep into it, just my plan was, if nothing else worked, I would try to get a couple hundred, maybe the full 700. But I got 1,000, and that's just like just all me. And yeah, so I really, I mean, shit, dude, I haven't been able to save up money in like 2 years. So I really don't want to spend it, but at the same time, I mean, come on, what is money good for if you're not going to spend it? Like, it's literally worthless if you don't spend it. If I get, shot in the head, whatever, like, sure, I want the people of my life to be able to benefit from my death. As crazy as that sounds, but I think giving somebody my Xbox and my car and stuff like that should be enough, right? At least. Like, as of right now, nobody's inheriting shit. Y'all ain't getting no money at all. That's just not gonna happen. But you can get my Little League trophy from when I was 7 years old. That'd be pretty cool. No, but seriously, yeah, I feel really blessed to just sort of be in this hopeless situation where it's like, dude, I'm fucked. Like, literally, how am I supposed to come up with, a couple $100 just out of thin air? It's not possible, right? It's literally possible. It's literally possible. And I'm getting chills just saying that out loud. I could cry because it's like the mentality that you carry for yourself sometimes when you're so worried and you're so stressed and you're dealing with all these troubles. I'm about to get out of here. I still got to get a job. Right now, I think I really need to just take a breather. Like, I've been unemployed for a long time, and I have not been really like able to enjoy it. I get it, it's stressful, like it's been driving me crazy, but at this point, it's not really an excuse. Like, I think if anything, this is a sign on how to take advantage of moments in your life. How to really say, okay, my life is hard, but do I have to be miserable? Not that your life is easy, not that you're pretending everything's fine or you're avoiding your problems. No, you have problems. They're hard to deal with. It's a struggle. It's difficult. But do you have to be miserable? Can you be happy? Like, I love playing video games. I love drawing. I love hanging out with my friends. I love skating. I love all kinds of things. Why can't I do those things? I don't have a job. It's not like being miserable is gonna get me a job. It's not like being stressed out and anxious is gonna get me a job. I don't have the money I need for the things that I want. Is crying about it gonna get me paid? Because if it was, I wouldn't have that problem in the first place, right? I'd just be crying all day. But I sold my TV. I got $120 from that. Yesterday, I think that's what I made that whole video about, I'm pretty sure, where I was like about to cry because, for the opposite reason, I was like losing my shit because I sold 4 action figures, one of which I'm pretty bummed about. So the Joker and Spider-Man 2099, which honestly, fuck those. I don't, like, that shit's trash. Like, honestly, I was never gonna play with those or really use them. It's not trash. The Joker one was like a gift, I'm pretty sure. I forget, but it's cool stuff. Just nothing I really am, too sad to see. and I sold a Gohan figure, which was like a shittier version of the same Gohan figure I already have, which is great. But I did get rid of Ultra Instinct Goku, which was the mastered UI. It's kind of sad about that. But it's like a $10 figure I sold for $5. So realistically, it's not that big of a deal. I can literally get another one from Target probably whenever I want. Probably. I don't know for sure. Let's go ahead and make sure my truck's where they're supposed to be, because I knew I was gonna fuck this up. It's gotta be this one. I don't think it even matters, you know. They're always like, oh, you gotta put the front. You got one truck is for the nose, one truck. I don't think does that even matter? Like, I'm sure your bushings are set some way, but I don't know. That shit's just big pharma, big truck company propaganda. But yeah, so all I need to do is pull up to this super sweet old lady, Hetty, which I love her name. And then Hetty is gonna take $500. No, she's gonna take $700 from me, which should be it. Pretty steep on the deposit. It's just full month's rent. I don't really understand that. Like, why your insurance to moving into a place is like exactly how much it costs to live there for a whole month. You know, I mean, if anything, it could be more, right? I don't really understand that, but hey, I already gave her 700. I need to give her another 700. I've got 120 in cash, and I got 125 in cash, and I've got the $15 in change. Fucking old geezer gave me, which I could sell him more figures. He did ask me if I got more. I'm just like honestly not really trying to sell him for more change. If he comes back with more change, I'm cutting his head off and stealing his car and scrapping it. Like, I'm not doing that. That's fucked up. But basically, you know, it's been hard, and just imagine I don't have $1,000, right? I'm tweaking out, losing my shit. I'm kind of trying to do that still. I'm basically trying to see, okay, well, let's still pretend I don't have $1,000, and I need to make this 700 so that, you know, the $1,000 is basically a savings, and it's for emergencies. You know, it's literally for this. Like, that's why it exists. You know, it's why it exists. But the thing is, I'm at a point where I don't really have too much going on, and it's scary. So it feels really nice to just fall back onto that $1,000, and at the same time, I'm thinking, okay, well, I still gotta get a job, still gotta get some form of income, right? It's not gonna hold me down. It's gonna hold me down for right now where I need it, and so that's where I have to stay faithful, I think. And, you know, I think God doesn't want me working right now. I also think, you know, for the moving process, having a new schedule would be pretty conflicting with that, right? And also just being open and available to sell other things. So this is pretty sick over here. And all of this, like selling things that I love, I think it really only bothers me because I'm selling it for less than it's worth if I was to, like, you know, individually sell it or whatever. But look at this, right? Don't let me butcher it. Takaria, something like that. Takaria Tomy, whatever, fucking Beyblades. They're Metal Fusion and they're Metal Masters, and I think Metal Fury. They're like the best Beyblades ever made, like point blank period. And I think all of those generations are old and not made anymore. And so I got all these Beyblades here. I've got 19 of these plus 20 rippers. I got some spare parts, tools and stuff. And I've got 16 different completely built Beyblades. This one is Pegasus. No. This one's Pegasus. And this one is also Pegasus. I have a third Pegasus too somewhere for some reason because he's just like the famous one. But yeah, and I'm selling the stadium. I'm selling all of this for 70 because I feel like that's a pretty good deal. Somebody will come, take that off my hands, right? Tomorrow I'm supposed to sell that. I'm supposed to sell the dartboard for 20. And if all goes well, that's another $90 in my future. But it is sad because I've done a lot. Like I've had Beyblade tournaments. I don't even know shit about Beyblades. I've had girls come over. Like, why was I dead ass showing off my Beyblades to some girls before? Because like they're actually cool as fuck, and like you can get anybody involved with them. Like fucking you can really, dude, it's like showing off a car or something. Like they love it. They loved it. You can really teach anybody how to use a Beyblade, get them involved. And come on, dude, start ratcheting. But I'm not selling my Ripper. I'm not selling my Beyblade or my backup Beyblade or what I consider to be the best Beyblade. Actually, I think I have like 4 Beyblades still. So I'll have enough to still like duel whatever, so I can still fight with people. What the fuck? Why isn't this going on? I'll still be able to just use my Beyblades with somebody else, on a rare occasion. I'll have the setup and everything I need, but that's kind of what I settled on. I'm like, okay, I'll sell all this shit because I just don't need it all. And there's more. That's a whole other story, but me and my friend John, before he passed, started this whole thing where we just got into Beyblades, and we got like all of our friends into Beyblades for a little bit. And I had this event at the skate park, which is totally not like me. I'm not. During that time, I was just like, I look back on it and I'm like, did I peak? Because I had a lot going on. I had a lot of friends. A lot of people looked up to me and wanted to be around me, And I guess I kind of don't feel that way anymore. I don't feel like I'm that cool guy anymore, that I have such things going on. I also am not that young anymore. And basically, it's pretty funny. I did this Beyblade event, right? And this like all girl women group of skaters and rollerbladers or something that's like local to the next city over, kind of our competitors in a way, but they did the same thing, like random as hell. It was really funny. And totally copied my idea, which was funny too because some people who were a part of that group were some girls that had came over to my birthday, and I was showing them the Beyblades and I got them into it, and they were like, yo, this is sick. And like I wondered, like, did I inspire like that whole thing, like a whole event, simply because I exist? And that's a little egotistical, but like, dude, the facts are there. I just spelled everything out. I was the first person. I might be the first person to ever have a Beyblade skate park event in North Carolina, to say the least. And yeah, it wasn't like 50 people showed up, but like people showed up. I didn't get to really document it or anything. I should have. We did a couple rips into the clamshell, which is like it's like a Beyblade arena. It's like a massive concrete one. So we had a good time. It's good memories, and overall, super grateful I was able to do something like that. And I'm sad to see it go, but again, I'm trying to act like I don't have... Why won't this fit? I'm trying to act like I don't have anything to fall back on. So I'm pretending, I don't have any money. All I have is what I have here, and I'm going to sell it. And so I could sell a couple more things, but as of right now, currently, we're good. That's all I know. No matter what, we're good. And it's amazing to know that. It's amazing to pray for something you already had. Like, Philly, you're not going to be in this fucking shitty ass ghetto duplex anymore with all your bad memories of your ex-girlfriend who tried to fucking do all this crazy shit to you, and you're gonna be living downtown. You're gonna get a job, literally a job. It doesn't even matter what you do because it's gonna make you money, and you're gonna be able to just do anything you want. Then all you need is money. Like everything that you are desperately craving and wanting, you've been praying for, you've been asking for, it's all happening right now. You just have to really see it that way and appreciate it so that you can accept it. And accepting the blessing is being blessed. So I will end the video on the note of, hey, things could be so much worse no matter how bad things get. And no matter how good things are, things can get better. So you can always try harder. So I love you to death and I love you to life. Take care of yourself. Be amazing. And remember, it'll always work out.